Welcome to Orlando, Florida. A couple of teams hoping to finish their season in magical fashion by taking home a victory in the Cheez-It Citrus Bowl. Bowl games are not only a reward for how you played in the regular season, but can be a springboard into next year as well. As we'll see the number 20 team in the country, the Michigan State Spartans, taking on a squad from the American, the Fresno State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game. And he's coming out of the end zone. So Fresno State's offense will take the field first. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Man, it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the ball prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
Going to swing it on second down. Fakes to grab. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside, defense.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Fresno State right back to the line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly.
He's going to throw deep right side. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
Off the play fake. Finds the tight end. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. It's a draw. And they did not let him get to that 1st down line. It'll bring up a call here. Fresno State will have to punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. So the Michigan State Spartans offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Past the 40. Brings into the open. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
Well, in a short yardage situation, they pull off an explosive play. And how about the blocking up front? Everybody getting a big-time push.
Yeah, in those third and shorts, defense plays aggressive, loads the box. One guy misses, and it ends up being a big gain. Nice play by this offense.
The Spartans with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The give out of the gun. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Now the offense tries to punch it in on second. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Spartans!
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play, because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking left. Got him downfield. Wide open spaces. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
And this defense is going to have their hands full, because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense.
The Bulldogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Fires downfield. Complete on the comeback. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Fresno State moving it quickly down the field. Quick release on the RPO. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll try the run. Not much room to run. Let's give him 1 to the 33. Fresno State right back to the line. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Got his man downfield. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Fresno State. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, Dave. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly to the tight end. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now from the 48-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Got it behind the line. It's Everett. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Now they'll run it on the toss. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Spartans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Rifles it down the middle. And he makes the catch inside the 20. They get him corralled, but not Still he's in the red zone. They'll mark it up to 14.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Got some work to do on second down after that last one. They need 13. Touchdown, Michigan State! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Nice job by the quarterback finding the big fella in the end zone. He's going to find a hole. He's going to find an opening. That guy's, you got to trust him. And I'm going to throw it up and let him make a play like he did right there.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. The give on the option. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. That's the end of the quarter, and Michigan State has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. 3:25. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Fresno State will have to punt it away. And the returner will be knocked down. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Makes the grab. It's Everett. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Spartans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Marsh. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. New set of downs after the completion. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. And the Spartans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Off play action. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Spartans will punt this one away. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, Dick.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
What an effort getting to the quarterback there. You think about Michigan State D-line and Jarrell Worthy, Shalik Calhoun, guys that would use their frame to their advantage, and you just could not block them. This guy has physical ability. He's got a lot of things you can't coach.
There he goes. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. And the Bulldogs want to move quickly.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Throws to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. The give to the tailback. Picks up the first down. And what moves this guy has. The jukes, the wiggles, the squirts just went right past him and picked up the first down. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Under pressure and down he goes at the 33.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, the offense are hoping the run fake is going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
They'll run it from the gun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And we might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. Third and very long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Makes the grab. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on the...
And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Fresno State. Extra point here will tie the game. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety, you get worried about that, but the offense puts a great drive together, great job executing, great job getting a touchdown.
Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll go with a direct snap. Slams into the pile, he'll get one to the 17. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They go to the ground. Got the first down, he's still on his feet. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the top. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Sparty. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground, take the lead going into the half, take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking to throw on first down. Gets open down the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. All kinds of room to the right. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Bulldog.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Spartans have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, they only needed 1 yard, so no mystery there. Turn around, hand it off, and he finds a way to get it.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Everett. He'll go out of bounds right at the 40-yard line as this offense continues to show great patience. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Finds his man. It's Collier. At the 40, there he goes. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. The Spartans, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Using the quick game. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll try to get it in with the run. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Spartans!
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Off the play fake on first down. Makes the catch. He gets it up close to the 25. Out of bounds, they'll mark it at the 24. The Bulldogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. He's got his man, makes the grab. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line as this offense tries to mount a drive. First down here for the offense. Now the play fake. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Rivers. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Back to pass on 2nd down. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Couldn't find his man last time. That leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Fresno State will have to punt. Catches it cleanly at the 20. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. They'll get this drive started from the 29. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. Getting closer and closer to midfield. Out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 47. Now here on 2nd down. See if they keep tossing it around. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. They'll mark him out of bounds right at the 45-yard line.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. In this defense right now, they have no answers.
The sure hands, it's Collier. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
A first half that gave us some riveting moments, Reese. Not to mention the dramatic and the unexpected. Just a dynamite start to the Cheez-It Citrus Bowl.
On the move from inside his 5. He's out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and that's where this offense will go to work. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They more than got the job done in the first half. Now the job in a bowl game, don't get distracted and finish the deal here in the second half.
I mean, love the way they came out. They had all that time off, didn't look rusty at all. Came out with the foot on the accelerator, looked really, really good. Palmer, you just more of the same here in the second half.
I agree. And if you're on that sideline right now, now's not the time to be thinking about the off-season, your strength program, what classes you're taking in the spring. You need to focus on finishing this game, punctuating this season.
They'll run play action. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Fires to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And the Spartans will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Pulls it in. It's Mitchell. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Fresno State right back to the line.
Yeah, and he's been throwing it all over the yard, and he's now over 300 yards on the day, so been a successful day. Now, 300 yards, I don't know, Palmer, 300 nowadays, that's like what back in the day for you?
That would have been 500. I would have won the Heisman, man. It's a big deal today in college football, no doubt. Listen, he's in a rhythm right now. He's in a groove. We've seen good decision-making. He's been playing on time, and he's been deadly accurate throwing it. Guess what? This game is far from over.
To the ground to try to move the chains. Fights off a defender. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Fresno State moving it quickly down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels, not able to connect with the court.
Turning it on! Touchdown Bulldogs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Like a Thanksgiving turkey, they're just being caught. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing, he's working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. He's putting up serious numbers on the ground and carrying his team in a way that Lorenzo White used to do.
And how about you know it's coming, but you can't stop it? That's when you know you're having yourself a day. That's when you know you're a great player. And these Michigan State offenses that have that guy at running back, like you're talking about, Reese, they are really, really hard to stop.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. On the run, still looking. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. The Spartans will try to pin them back with the punt. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. Fresno State takes over, and the offense will go back to work. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Running back searching for a hole. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him one. Fresno State right back to the line. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Looking down the middle. A strike downfield. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. This offense has it with really good field position. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires to the right. Picked off again. He's now thrown 20 interceptions. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They want to get this defense on its heels. He'll pull it on the read. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. And the Bulldogs really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. This offense gets into plus territory. They're going to go for it regardless of their... Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. It's complete on the right side. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Bulldogs are moving quickly down the field. And on that last play, he's now over 400 yards passing.
Well, Reese, if you're going to throw for over 400 bills, you got to spread the praise around. Up front, they've done an outstanding job protecting this quarterback, and his receivers have been winning one-on-one.
They go to the draw. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. The holder will kneel down at the 29, making it a 39-yard attempt. Splits the uprights. Good. And we're locked up here in the 3rd.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The give to the back. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Going to the running game. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the first down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the 3rd. At the end of 3, and we've got a chance to have a postseason classic on our hands. Let's take a look at the stats so far. go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Spartans with a long way to go after the loss on the... He lets one fly deep. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
Man, if he doesn't drop it, there's 2 picks and 2 consecutive drives. He was in great position to make another play. He just couldn't secure the catch.
Can't make the catch on third down, and the rarest of drops for this guy. The Spartans line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And they'll just down it right there. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'll be interesting to see what happens here on the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15.
Yeah, and Palmer, I don't know what his grade's going to be, but hitting over 400 yards on the day, I think coaches are going to be pretty impressed with the day.
Going over the top. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Behind the chains now on second and long. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Under fire. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Bringing the heat. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Fresno State will have to punt it away. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man on the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Spartans can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Caught near the sticks. It's Collier. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. He caught it. So close to that end zone, he could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost. Touchdown, Michigan State. And they've moved out front here on the 4th. The AT unit on the field.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole, he saw it, he put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
And he's going to bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Fresno State takes over, and the offense will go back to work. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Fresno State right back to the line.
And this quarterback now is throwing for almost 450 yards. That is a lot of throws. That's a lot of success, just chewing up yards left and right. Have a day, young fella.
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. The play-action fake. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
The defense was obviously ready for that play. They've obviously been watching film. They know that that pass play is one of the bread and butter plays this offense has, so nice job defending it.
Just keep slinging it. Here's a heat. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
Defense has been looking so good on this drive so far. They already set up 3rd and long, and now they take all the throws away down the field. Great job in coverage. Great job reading the QB's eyes. So there's nowhere for him to go with it. He's got to throw it away.
They'll stop him short. Just what they needed as they get the ball back for their offense. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Caught behind the line. It's Staley. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple of yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll try to power their way ahead. He gets enough for the first down. Crowd is silent. Chains are moving. Clock still going. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. The Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. And they'll take a knee. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Quarterback takes a knee. Now facing a 3rd and long. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
The delay of game pushes the offense back. They might want to find a way to put it in drive and go forward. It's 3rd and 16. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We